What's happening, folks? What's happening? Happy Friday. Um, it's all rainy here. I don't know why my camera keeps doing that, but anyway, I was just laying here like I do, thinking, getting downloads, starting to write in my journal, and listening to something on YouTube, and an ad came on, and the person that I was listening to that was speaking, it came to my mind that, wow, if you're doing what you love, what makes your heart sing, what your soul cries out, if you're doing that, would you always be in a state of happiness for the most part? You know what I mean? Like on your daily life? As opposed to doing something you like, but for someone else, but you don't necessarily like it because you're looking at it the wrong way. Instead of looking at it like, I'm so grateful and thank you that I have this shitty job. If it is a shitty job. If that's what it is, a shitty job, well, be thankful you have a shitty job until you find another job. Hopefully not so shitty. Or maybe something you love. Have you tried that hobby you like? Can you make money at it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But what came up was if you're doing something that makes your heart sing and you're in that state, I would just think that happiness would always be there, and things that would come along in your life, these little bumps in the road, little speed bumps, if you will. I don't know, look at it like a wave. Everyone's waiting to catch that wave, right? Well, if something's going to come, you don't have to be waiting for the wave. I'm not saying that because you don't want to bring it to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Come on. Maybe not. Maybe I do need to explain better because I know what I mean. It doesn't mean everyone else does. Okay, I get it. So, just, I like to look at it like a wave, but I love the water and I love the ocean, And that's how it comes to me is, oh shit, here comes this wave. I've even had dreams about this. Just now remembering. Here comes this wave, oh shit, and it's fucking huge. I mean, and I'm just now remembering this dream. It was huge. This wave was fucking like in Hawaii or some shit, I was like, I do not know how to judge this. Where's it gonna break, You don't want it to break on you. I'm just telling you right now, if anyone's been in the ocean, you don't want to be caught in that. You don't know which way's up and down, and you just tumble. You're fucked. I couldn't even imagine what it'd be like in a wave that big. Death. I'd have to say you'd die. I don't know. I have a cousin who used to surf in Hawaii. I don't know if he still does do all that. I wonder. I haven't talked to him since I was a teenager, probably 15. Anyway. Oh, God. Anyway. I could have been young. I think it might have been about it. Anyway. That's something to ponder, I guess. Something came to mind I thought I'd shoot a little video about. Hope everyone's doing well today. My brother Randy, I can't even think of how old he was. Maybe my mind don't want to go to all that. I don't know. But he passed away in 2014. He was born in 76. He was 38. Is that right? Yeah, I guess. Anyway, I did that math way too fast. I was like, that can't be right. That's my son Anthony. He's the math kid. The numbers. I remember numbers. My daughter's the same way with numbers. That's interesting. Bet you Aaron is too. I don't know. Aaron my oldest son, anything he did when it came to sports or anything he does, anything he did, he just was good at it. He wasn't the studious child, my son Anthony and my daughter Savannah. Anthony, very studious, very into that, and I love that, and I encourage that. We remember things differently. My children remember things differently, and there's things that I remember, and I'm never going to say I have said they're wrong, because that wasn't exactly how it went on my end. But anyway, enough of that. Somebody needed to hear that. Someone's going through something with their children. I had an awesome experience yesterday. Wiped me out. Lots of downloads, lots of things, and I'm learning to integrate, and I'm opening my mind more, and God's allowed to I'm stripping away the layers, the leaves. There's a book, they call it Outer Leaves or something like that. I don't know, I haven't read it yet. Just started part of it, and then stripping away the layers, opening the doors to my soul, the ego, all the lifetime, or just this lifetime alone, really. I'm not even going to think about the other ones. It's funny because I was writing something very interesting, and when I start to get to a point, I shut it down. Not time yet. I'm like, no, I'm not ready for that. It's like, I want to say, you know that you know that you know. You know when you know that you know that you know that you know that you know. And then you know. I know. It's just a knowing. Stepping into my next phase. Remember, I did a video about, they just said all my dreams were on the dark side of the moon. On the other side of the dark side of the moon. Coming out of the dark side. I was just coming around the dark side of the moon, and coming around that dark side of the moon, this last full moon, was hurling me right into my destined path, right into my destiny. And how big and how this and that and how fast it's going to take off is not my concern. My concern is only to do what I'm asked, do what I'm told. They say it. It's an asking and it's a knowing. I just do it because I just do. I don't have to know why, when, how. Believe me, I've been struggling through that. This is part of my dark side of the soul, if you will. Sounds so ominous. And it is. And our own thoughts, and just, if you're doing what you love, what makes your heart sing, they brought me right back to that. It feels pretty good, huh? I was full of that. I still am. I'm toned down a little, but I was full of that before. I wasn't making any money, but it was my job. No, it wasn't my job. It was my life. It was what I love doing, to the point of that's all I wanted to do, and that's all I do. To find fun to me would be out fishing. Fun to me would be walking on the beach. Fun to me would be driving in the car. Fun to me would be everything like that. And all part of that would be working, and it's not work. It's just what I am. What I do. But I'm going to be able to have fun doing it. And that's what I'm waiting for. Maybe that's what some of you are waiting for right now. You feel it, you know it's coming. Well, just keep feeling it and know it's about to be there, and know that you make the right choices with what you receive. Being open to receiving. It's funny because I was gifted money twice. A wonderful woman who probably doesn't even have it to give herself, but she will get that tenfold. There's great things for her. My in-laws were the other ones. And I didn't use that money wisely. I thought I did because I thought I was. I had it all wrong because I'm such a giver. That I didn't. That was a lot of money. It would have lasted, to me that was a lot of money. People are probably thinking, was it $10,000 and blah, blah, blah. No, it wasn't all that. Fuck, I can make $30, The only thing I spend cash on, really? Anyway. I used it wisely for bills and stuff, and then I didn't. And the hardest part for me is keeping things for myself and not helping others when I receive anything, and that we're not always supposed to do it that way. And that's what this lady was talking about in one of her things, and I don't want to go into all that because she spoke about that, but she's absolutely right. And for me, it struck me with, and because when I did receive that money, or they let me keep it anyway, was what I'm to get out of that is what I had. That was a little bit. But right away at that point, I was like, is this right? Should I be doing? Yeah. So, the fight and the test, the hardest part for me to understand is this, what I'm going to be receiving, this is for me to do with what God asks, and not to take it upon myself to just give it to everyone, because there's a bigger picture, and I'll receive it when God knows my heart and knows I'll do right by it. So the hardest test for me is to not give everything away. You have no idea how hard that is for me. But out of all the tests in my life, I'm going through the shit with the abuse, the all of it. That's easy compared to this part. So, I guess we'll see how I do. Anyway, everyone have a great God day. Do things that make your heart sing. Love your body. When you're washing yourself, be mindful. I don't like to use that word mindful as much because it scares me, like I can't do it, like I have to do a certain thing. Just rub your body, say, I love you. Thank you so much. You're so soft and supple and taut. Thank you so much, for my youthful skin. Thank you. My cells are just regenerating so healthy into beautiful, flawless. But you got to drink your water. Your human says, for this machine to work, it must ingest certain things. Kind of like Grandma's Boy. If you've ever seen Grandma's Boy, then you know what I'm talking about. I want to get metal legs. Anyway. Grandma's Boy, yeah. Must ingest. So your body, your machine needs the proper things. It needs things that are alive. things that are fresh. How do you feel when you eat something? I mean, your body feel, not your mind and your thoughts and your brain getting in there going, I got a sugar high, feel great. Then later you're like, that's not what I mean. I mean, what makes you feel alive when you're eating that strawberry? Just the strawberry. So good. Buy organic. Buy non-GMO. Buy organic. It costs a little more. Go somewhere where there's sales. Go to Aldi's, for Christ's sakes. Costs a little more, but you're worth it. You're worth it. You're worth spending an extra $1 to buy food that is good for you and not make you sick, that's going to cost you a shit ton of money later. Think about the bigger picture. Your human needs things. And I can't say shit because I'm a snack eating motherfucker, so I'm telling me too. And now I got into coffee with sugar and fucking milk. I'm like, it's the sugar I want. It's the sugar. It's the sugar. Well, I don't do drugs. They say you have to have sugar when you don't do drugs. It's a balance of the. I say poppycock, but yeah. That's a program. That's a program in my head. It's a program. I love you guys. Peace. I'm going to go shoot a short video for addicts. Love you. Peace out. And hey, if you have any kind of anything and you're not doing it, I don't care if it's stinking thinking, Joyce Meyer. I don't care if it's whatever, just taking can't out of your vocabulary or talking better to yourself, whatever. Great job. Great job. Because you can only do it a moment at a time. You're not going to get 5 years of sobriety in a day, in a moment. You know you're doing better, so you just keep that shit up. You know you're doing better. So you just keep that up and be steadfast and unstoppable and unshakable, unfuckable with. I don't know. I don't know how it goes. Oh my God. Anyway, of course, you know. Ta-da. Hats off to you. Anyway. Like, fuck. Look, I'm wearing summertime. This is so light and soft. I fucking love it. So are my pants. And they're all funky. Go Medina. But I dig it. It's bedtime. You know. I can only do so much in this little space. But I'll figure it out. You know. I got all those hand weights in there. But I'm not into that. I could try to do yoga in the smallest space ever. I've got to start building my arms back up and shit. I'm getting all flabby and stuff, and I'm like, damn, I used to have like, I never will have a big build. I'm not built like that, but I'm strong as fuck. And I'm strong as fuck. It's crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy, the strength that we can have. Strong as fuck. I put limits on myself, and that's why I used to like to work out with my son Anthony. He goes, Mom, you can pick up more. I know you can do more than that. And, you know, he's just so great like that. My kids are fucking great. My daughter's wonderful. My boys are fabulous. They just mean so much to me, my children. I almost said I wish they could have had a way better mom, but I'm a pretty fucking good person. I wasn't the best at the time. But there was a lot of times that it was great, you know? But hey, that's the past. I can't change it. They're great fucking kids despite. They're fucking great kids. I'm very blessed. So blessed in every way. God says now it's time to be blessed in the 3D. I don't want any of that. And this is the part that I don't want fame and fortune. I don't want that. But we have to sow a seed and teach some children. That's going to take a lot of work. Well, I can't wait. I love to build shit. I love to work with my hands. I like to be cocky. It's my masculine part. There's just this thing I have with me that I love, you know, calling the world out. I'll walk in anywhere and speak to anyone because it's just a person, human. I don't give a fuck who you are. Put your money where your mouth is. You have all this fucking money. You've got all these big houses. You got all this shit. Put your money where your mouth is. I'm going to have a detailed plan. It's going to require this. And then I'm going to want you fuckers not only to help pay for it, but get your ass out there and work too. I mean, come on now. You want to help humanity? Really? Do you really care about your fellow man? What about your own family? Well, do it for them then if you don't want to do it for fucking no one else. You know what I'm saying? We take our lives back, our humans, and we do with our humans what we want to do with our humans. And our humans want to be happy. And they want to eat good food. And they want to listen to music. And they want to be able to fucking do whatever the fuck they want. And you know what it's going to be? Helping each other. And living life. And teaching the children and living life. Yeah. Yeah. Like a long time ago. It's called peace on earth. It's called heaven on earth. So come take my hand and join me. And let's sow a seed and teach the children. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. Just a couple little things got to be worked out yet. But it's coming. And I appreciate every one of you there. I see you. I see you watching. It's okay. Don't hate the human. You can hate the human. You can hate the human. But what's inside, you'll see. See you on the flip. Peace out.